Hey everybody, my next guest is a comedian and an actor. And currently he co-stars with Norm Macdonald on the ABC sitcom Norm. Please welcome very funny man, Artie Lange. Now, Artie, I was just...
Happy birthday.
Hey, thank you.
I didn't get you nothing. He got you, son. I didn't get you nothing.
Well, okay.
I don't make the kind of scratch cards. I couldn't afford
You could pick up something, yeah.
What if the three of us go out tonight on us? We'll get your pipes cleaned.
Yeah.
Carson could set something up.
Yeah.
Josie and a couple of the Pussycats.
Good Lord, I don't know, Artie.
That'd be a fun night.
Yeah, this is the least classy show we've done in a while now. Now, let me ask you something. You look trim. You look like you're taking care of yourself.
Coke.
It's... No.
Whoa, that's terrible.
Yeah, what you drink is your business.
I'll see you in the back.
Yeah, no, hey. Artie, please. Class it up a little bit.
I stopped. Actually, I was even thinner than this in the 80s. That's back when I was exercising.
Right. But, Artie, you actually are... You're taking care of yourself, Artie. Are you not? Because you led a crazy life. You've been on this show many times, telling stories about your days as a big drinker.
I got a big announcement. I stopped drinking.
Good for you.
Yeah, all right, thank you, man. Because too much stuff was happening to me when I was drinking, crazy stuff, because stuff like, like losing control of yourself and
that's what happens if you drink too much.
Yeah, one time, this was a story. If this doesn't make people stop drinking, I don't know what will.
Is this true? What you're about to tell us?
This is a true story. This is like a little while ago. Me and some of my buddies from Jersey, we went out. We were in my buddy Anthony's he had a 76 Nova, which there was 5 of us in it. Right. 2 people in the front, 3 in the back. Right. So we're coming back after a night of kind of partying and stuff. It's 4 o'clock in the morning. And you've
had a lot to drink?
It's safe to say that, yeah. I had a couple, yeah.
I feel like a police officer suddenly. Like I've pulled you over in a talk show chair.
Yeah,
anyway,
I've heard that question before.
Yeah.
So what happened was I had to go to the bathroom, like really bad. So I'm in the back of my buddy Anthony. I go, Anthony, you got to pull over. I got to go to the bathroom. He's like, what are you talking about? I was like, I got to, I had to take a crap, for lack of a better term. I mean, I can't, I'd like to be more graphic, but it's television,
That was pretty graphic.
Was that graphic? Oh, crap. Who's going to
Hey, you had to go number 2.
All right.
You had a date with nature.
I had to go number 2, right? Okay. So he's like, yeah, I mean, we're 10 minutes from your house, I'm like, no, I got to go. And they know we had White Castle. You ever have White Castle? So you guys know I had to go, right?
Yeah. So this is a great advertisement for White Castle. Eat White Castle. Artie Lange does. Take a look at this talk show appearance. All right, go ahead.
So I make them pull over. So I get out there, like, hurry up. I go into the woods, and I pulled down my pants to take a number 2, And
and by the way, thank you for acting this out. Great.
I'm a method guy,
Yeah.
So I pulled down my pants. When you pull down your pants, but not all the way, it creates like a bridge right here, A lot of you girls know this from getting banged in cars, like...
Is this going out onto TV tonight? Is this going to be... Yeah, okay,
this is
right.
just going to air in Houston.
There are going to be whole chunks of this interview that are never seen.
You shouldn't have said chunks before this story. So anyway, if I can finish my little story.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I didn't mean to get in the way of the quaintness.
You know how it creates like a little bridge right here because it's down to your knees. What I did, I was so messed up on booze and whatever else. What I did was I actually crapped into my pants, pulled my pants up, and got back in the car. So it kind of defeated the whole purpose of going into the woods, I could have just done it in the car, which I've done during a big game on the couch, But, so now I think I'm so drunk, I think that everything's fine. I took care of my business, I got my pants. I get back in the car, we're driving for like 2 minutes. My buddy Anthony goes, what the hell stinks? Like something... So my buddy Pat, who's sitting right next to me, goes, oh, you know what, man, Artie crapped his pants. And I'm like, what are you talking about, man? I didn't crap. He goes, yeah, you crapped your pants, man. You had to have. And I'm like, oh, I must have crapped into my pants, So now they're giving me all this stuff about it. And you know, you're belligerent when you're drunk. I'm like, oh, screw you guys. Like, you never did that before, you know. And they're going, you know what, Art? No, we haven't. We're not being condescending. We just think you're retarded. I mean, So my buddy goes, look, man, Art, we can't take it. They got the windows down. It was freezing. He goes, you got to take your pants and your underwear off. I'm like, all right, whatever. So we pull over, and I go to the side of the road. I take my pants and underwear off, and I throw them on the side of the road.
Right.
Now I get back in the car, but the problem is I still got, like, a dirty ass, you know?
By the way, Carson, you can go if you want to. You don't have to be here for this. I have to be here. Anyway, keep going.
No, so anyway, because
we've started this, I'm gonna finish it.
My buddy Anthony's got like 73 Nova that he thought was like a Camaro or something, you know. And he didn't want me to get, you know, crap on the seat. So I'm trying to sit like this, you know. And my buddy Pat is next to me going, oh, man, this is just ridiculous. Like, you know, something's got to happen here, you know? So we get like 2 minutes from my house and they go, you got to walk home. I'm like, what? These are my good friends, you know?
And you're completely naked from the waist down.
I'm naked from the waist down. I had a leather jacket and I was trying to cover and everything, but, you know, I mean, these are good pals of mine, you know.
And they're still good pals.
Right, no, I know a lot. One guy's a lawyer now. So, I say, all right, man, if you want me to take, well, you know, I don't care, but I'm yelling and cursing at him. So I walk home, like a half a mile, like naked from the waist down. I get to my house and I go to open my door and my keys and wallet are in the pants. So what I did was I had to go around to the kitchen window, which we used to bust into when I was a kid, so I knew how to get in. I got in and I slipped and I fell and I hit my head on the sink and I fell on the floor. You know when you're drunk, you're like, well, this feels comfortable, you know? So I just kind of passed out there.
You passed out on the kitchen floor.
I passed out on the floor, yeah. So now my father, my old man, God bless him, you know, he worked like, he climbed roofs for a living. He broke his ass all day, you know. He had to get up at 7 for work. He didn't need to see me like that, you know.
He walked in the kitchen and you're...
Yeah. So he walks in the kitchen, he sees me with a naked from the waist down, a bloody head and a dirty ass. So he's thinking, I mean, the first thing that pops in his head is drugs, you know?
Right.
So he wakes me up. I wake up with him, and he's like slapping me like this, like a Tony Soprano kind of slap, like a,
right,
you know.
Right.
And
how dare he treat you like that?
Well, no, I completely deserved it. You know? So he pulls me up and goes, "What the hell are you doing with your life? You know, what are you doing?" I'm like, I'm sorry. And he kicked me in the ass. He had these big work boots. I'm wearing them now, the same boots. So he just, you know, he sent me up to bed, which was good, and I didn't go to school that day. I was in the 11th grade. I didn't go to school that day.
This happened when you were in the 11th grade?
Yeah, it was like about 11th, I think.
I thought this happened like 3 weeks ago. I was convinced that this is a 3-week-old story.
No, what happened was, well, that's right, I had the SATs the next day. I screwed it up. I had to go into comedy. But it's worked out.
How's that working out?
Oh, it's working out great. I'm bagging broads and everything.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, Artie, yeah.
Anyway, I know you do those public service announcements here, but don't drink. I mean, you know, don't drink and then crap yourself.
I knew there was a good message for the kids at the end of this.
If you're going to drink and you're going to crap yourself, do it at home, because in a car with your buddies, it's embarrassing.
A good message.
Unless it's yeah, you know, hey,
the more you know. A good message for the kids.
Thanks.
All right, well, thank you very much for being here, Artie.
Hey, look, man,
this was a nice birthday present. Artie Lange, everybody. We'll be right back. Newfound Glory.
At last, the best-kept secret in America is exposed. The man behind the boy bands is finally revealed. Conan O'Brien! What unspeakable past could have compelled O'Brien to let loose this insidious plot to take over America's airwaves? Who knows? All we know is the boy bands are here.
All part of my diabolical scheme.
Yeah. It's CNBC earnings season. As major companies announce their earnings, how should you react? CNBC earnings season, all this week. Thursday, you're invited to an all-new ER wedding event.
I love you.
I love you too.
The first of 5 new ERs in a row begins NBC Thursday.
What if I told you you have the key to stopping one of our biggest killers? Be a designated driver.
Party towel.
Roommate Finder. Just one of the ways collegeclub.com can make your college experience even better. collegeclub.com.
Anytime we laugh, anytime we play, anytime things just won't go our way, anytime we're together face to face.
Anytime's a good time for an IHOP Philly cheesesteak. Or how about a double BLT? Come enjoy a delicious sandwich made fresh for you at IHOP. Anytime.
And anytime's a good time.
Anytime's a good time for IHOP.
Finish the controls.
Do 180.
Get out!
We gotta get one of those.
I told you not to let him drive.
Stop by a Subway restaurant for this Mountain Dew Collector's Cup. Enter for a chance to skate with me, Mike Madonna.